The WWE Royal Rumble match, a match where legends are born, careers are defined, and history is written. Since its inception in 1988, the Royal Rumble has provided some of the most incredible moments in WWE history. Wrestling fans, my name is Joshy Wrestling. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, back to a brand new video. This video, the 10 greatest WWE Royal Rumble moments of all time. If you don't already, please do hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers this year. Comment your thoughts down below on all these moments. Have I missed a moment? You let me know. And don't forget to hit the like button if you do enjoy the video. Kicking things off at number 10 is Kofi Kingston's unbelievable Royal Rumble saves. Now, you do not have to be an experienced fan to know Kofi Kingston and some of the incredible things that he has done in the Royal Rumble matches. Kofi Kingston has become synonymous with innovative Royal Rumble survivals. From handstands to barricade leaps to landing on pancakes to landing on the New Day, his athleticism and creativity has really dazzled audiences, making each of his appearances a highlight reel of ingenuity, and we see it a lot. We've had some incredible moments from Kofi Kingston. He brings a lot more fun to the match. He brings some really fun moments that make you think, is he gonna actually get eliminated this time? He never does. He does something innovative every single time, something brand new. And that is why this kicks off my list at number 10 of the greatest Royal Rumble moments of all time. Number 9 on the list is John Cena's jaw-dropping return back in 2008. Now, John Cena was returning from an injury, a real big injury that was set to keep him out for many more months ahead. He was scheduled to come back a lot later than this actually happened. John Cena's surprise entry at number 30 in the 2008 Rumble match left Madison Square Garden crowd in absolute stunned silence, accumulating in his history and solidifying his status as WWE's icon. John Cena had an incredible return in 2008, one that remains in a lot of fans' memories to this day. At number 8, we have Mick Foley's triple threat persona performance. How much fun was this? Mick Foley showcased his versatility by entering the 1998 Royal Rumble not once, not twice, but 3 times under his different personas: Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. This unique feat remains unmatched and highlights Foley's commitment to his craft. I had to throw this one in. This one was a fantastic moment. Would this fly in today's WWE setting? Absolutely not. There are too many names to be crammed into the 30-man Royal Rumble match, but this back then was unique. It was a lot of fun because maybe there was less competitors, and that's why WWE were able to open it up and have a little bit of fun entering the 3 of Mick Foley's characters. I thought this was great. Absolutely loved this. Do we see this now in 2025? Absolutely not. But that is why this goes in at number 7 on my greatest moments. Next up at number 7, we have Shawn Michaels. Now, this can be remembered for 2 reasons. Michaels was the first person to enter the match, the Iron Man of the entire match. He also went on to win the match, but not only did he do that, but there was a section of the mat where he did have a legendary 1-foot miracle. 1 foot was all it took. Entering at number 1, Shawn Michaels defied the odds by lasting the entirety of the match and winning the 1995 Royal Rumble. His dramatic save with only 1 foot touching the floor exemplified his resilience and showmanship. Again, we're looking back now at Kofi Kingston and some of the incredible things that he has done over his Royal Rumble career. But then we go back, we look at Shawn Michaels, the 1-man miracle, the 1-foot miracle, as referred to a lot of people. The stuff that Kofi is now doing really elevates that, but back then this was an incredible moment in the 1995 Rumble. Not only that, but Shawn Michaels also being the Iron Man to enter number 1 and to last the entirety of the Royal Rumble match and go on to win it was an incredible feat. Next up, and how could we forget, this was Rey Mysterio's emotional and record-breaking 2006 victory. Rey Mysterio etched his name into the history books back in 2006 by entering at just number 2, lasting over 62 minutes to win the Royal Rumble match. What a phenomenal moment this was. This was emotional for the reason of it being dedicated to the late, great Eddie Guerrero, making it one of the most heartfelt Royal Rumble matches of all time. Rey Mysterio put on an absolute clinic, lasting 62 minutes. A phenomenal feat for any wrestler. Similar to the one Shawn Michaels had in 1995. This, again, with the additional emotional touch to it for the late great Eddie Guerrero, was a phenomenal piece, a phenomenal moment in the Royal Rumble. And that's why it gets number 6 on the list. At number 5, we have Edge's stunning comeback after 9 years off. This one, to this day, really does play with the heartstrings, similar to the same as Rey Mysterio back in 2005. But after 9 years out due to a career-threatening injury, a life-threatening injury at that, Edge's unexpected return in the 2020 Royal Rumble match brought fans to their feet. His emotional comeback was punctured by delivering spears, reminding everyone that the Rated R superstar is back, and that was the legacy he was bringing. This one was such a feel-good moment, an emotional moment at that. One we talk about a lot now, despite Edge going over to AEW. You know, Edge coming out clearly so visibly emotional. You know, he couldn't really stay in character. He was, you know, the tears were flowing straight from the get-go, not just from Edge, but from the entire WWE universe. Whether you were in the stadium that night or whether you were sat at home, it was an emotional one. This one goes in at number 5. I'm sure you can agree with it. So back in 2019, Becky Lynch seized an unexpected opportunity. Lana could not make it. She replaced Lana in the Royal Rumble match. Overcoming the odds, the man emerged victorious, propelling her main event status to WrestleMania. What a moment this was. What are the chances of that happening and going on to becoming one of the biggest women names in all of wrestling history? This was a fantastic one. Really, really good one. Really pulls on the heartstrings again, because we're talking about overcoming the odds and really taking chance of opportunities that arise. This one goes in at number 4, and this one is a great one. Up next, we have Ric Flair's iconic championship triumph in 1992. Entering at number 3, Ric Flair outlasted the competition to win the 1992 Royal Rumble, capturing the then vacant WWF Championship. His masterful performance showcased why he's hailed as the Nature Boy. This one right here, despite not being born, I've gone back, I've watched it, I've watched the moments around it. The build-up was fantastic. This match was for the vacant title. Ric Flair coming in at just number 3, lasting that huge period of the match. Huge props to anyone, and there's been a few on this list, but huge props to anyone who can really go from that 1 to 5 mark and go all the way to the end of the Royal Rumble match. We're talking 50 to 60, over an hour in terms of length. That's such a long time for anyone to do anything in such an athletic sport like wrestling. But this right here, Ric Flair entering at just number 3, absolutely had to make it onto the list. Up next, we have The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, a 2007 showdown for the absolute ages. The climax of the 2007 Royal Rumble match featured a thrilling, a really, really beautiful moment between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. 2 long-time rivals had some incredible matches over their span of their careers. Their intense exchange captivated the fans, culminating in The Undertaker actually picking up his first ever Royal Rumble victory, and this was a huge one. Like I said, these two have had an incredible history together in the ring and separately. For them to come together in 2007, I know would have meant an absolute lot to both of these gentlemen right here. Undertaker picking up his first ever Rumble victory. Shawn Michaels being able to do that for a friend in The Undertaker. This makes the list without a doubt. And finally, at number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin's 3rd Royal Rumble win. Now you ask, why did you get this one number 1 in comparison to all of the other ones that you have given? This one is number 1 for the reason that this was record-breaking. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the first and only man to hit 3 Royal Rumble match wins. In 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin secured his 3rd win, a record at the time. His relentless pursuit of victory and ensuing the path of destruction epitomized the Attitude Era, cementing his legacy as one of WWE's greatest. Now this, like I said, goes to number 1 for many reasons. It was record-breaking. The Attitude Era was huge at this point. Stone Cold Steve Austin had an incredible 2001. That is why this moment goes down on my personal top 10 greatest WWE Royal Rumble moments of all time. These moments right here have defined the Royal Rumble's legacy, each contributing to the rich history of the Rumble match. As we anticipate further Rumbles, we know we have one in 1 month's time, less than 1 month's time. We're down to 2 weeks at this point. 1st of Feb, we have the Royal Rumble match. The next Royal Rumble match with plenty of names involved. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso. The list goes on. It's going to be one of the most star-studded Royal Rumbles of all time, and I absolutely cannot wait. This has been the 10 greatest WWE Royal Rumble moments of all time, in my opinion. I'd like you to let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite moments are. Is this list anywhere near your list? It's okay if they're different. We're having different opinions, and that's absolutely fine. You let me know. Comment in the section below. Hit that like button, and if you do not already, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button.